Hey folks, in this episode of Living in Jupiter, we're going to check out an excellent home in a fantastic community that I think's a great deal. So if you want to know about a great deal, stay tuned. All right, that's right. Every day we've got people reaching out to us because they're looking for a great deal. In this video is a home that needs work, where you could come in, do that work, put in some money, and have some positive equity on the other end. So right behind me here, we've got a beautiful home that's probably about 2,300 square feet under air, maybe 2,400, sitting on about a quarter-acre lot in the beautiful community of East Point. This house has been on the market and is listed with an excellent agent named Larry Fox over at RE/MAX. So come on in. Okay, so here we are. We find ourselves in the living room of this home. Something worth mentioning about East Point as well is that these homes were developed in the 1980s, but a lot of them are different from the next. And this one's layout is a little bit different. So, this is definitely a home that is 100% livable, but needs work. It's very clean, it's well maintained, but you can see right when we walk in, we've got popcorn ceilings, we've got old tile, and we'll talk about those as we go through, and people are gonna wanna come in and make those changes. This is your living room and dining room space, and to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at as we're walking through and we're gonna check it out, this wall could absolutely be taken down. We've seen it done in other models like this and opened up into this dining living room area. So as you come on into the kitchen, you can see this has absolutely not been touched in a while. We don't have any kind of natural stone countertop or quartz. We've got old cabinetry. These are not wood. We have the beautiful fluorescent lights, but these can be taken out. Taller cabinets can be put in. This area that we're standing in used to be a screened-in patio area that was converted to living space. Great secondary living space. You've got plenty of room that you could put a pool table in here. You could put ping pong. They just have chairs set up. And then you have this beautiful view. Now, one other thing about this property that's a little bit harder to figure out what to do with is this transition right here. So this is the main bedroom. This was another slider. You can actually see, for whatever reason, they did not pull this out all the way. There's a couple different things you could do here as far as sealing up the wall and closing this in, but it would make this room kind of dark, but there's some different stuff. You would want to probably close this up at a minimum with French doors or something like that. But come on in the main bedroom, which is nice and large. This is a big bed. It's a wide room, got lots of space. Again, as you look in here, you're gonna change out the carpet. This is a total gut, folks, to me, to most people from an interior standpoint. While it's livable, we've got doors that you're gonna want to change out right here. And then if you come down here again, we just have the shorter trim, and this isn't what people are looking for anymore. We want taller trim. Most of the time people are wanting it to be squared off. You do have the his and her closet, which are decent size, and we move into the main bathroom right here, and you do already have the stand-up shower. That's something that a lot of people may choose to save or salvage. So as we move back, coming out this way, we're gonna go back into the main living space, and I wanna take you over to the other bedrooms just so you can get a feel for what those are. We're passing right here a built-in bar area, which you could leave. If you didn't want this here, you could turn this into storage. You could take this out so it was more open just walking into the room. I think this would be a really, really cool feature if you just updated it, put some stone, or whatever your taste is, that would look really, really nice. So as I come down here, there's a bedroom here, there's a bedroom here. We're gonna go in both. Right in the middle, we have this guest bathroom, which again is nice. This has been updated a little bit. Most people are still gonna choose to change this though. A lot of people, obviously, when they're gonna do a complete home renovation, they want everything to match. So let's come into this bedroom first. This is gonna be the premier guest bedroom just because of the view. It is somewhat narrow feeling when you walk in, but I think that that's really just due to the length of the bedroom. And like I said, this is the premier guest bedroom just because you have this out here and you're looking out. And you do have right here the closet, which is just a standard size closet. Nothing fancy, but standard size closet. Another great size bedroom. So still beautiful view, but it just looks over the driveway. You can see there's lots of space here for a guest room. If you wanted an office, if you needed a den, and you only needed to take advantage 2 of the bedrooms, that'd be fantastic. The benefit of this one though is you have a really nice size walk-in closet in here. This is a good size closet for a guest bedroom. And I want you guys to follow me to the outdoor space in the back, and I'll kind of show you the golf course view, some things out there that I think need to be done. And then so here we are, we find ourselves in the patio area. It is currently screened in. I'm gonna spin around right here. We can kind of see small stuff like this, where this gutter is leaking and dripping. You know, this is a wood frame house, just so you know. Something worth mentioning in this property, there was a lot of the major systems, and when I say major systems, I mean roof, AC, water heater, electric. You're all looking in good shape there. The roof is relatively new. The AC system is relatively new. Water heater isn't a major cost, but it's also pretty new. But the roof is a big one. And again, it's only a couple years old, so that's definitely a cost saver. Okay, so here we are back in the home again. Sorry, I didn't want to stand out there. It is hot today. So this home is currently listed at $639,000. They just dropped the price again. They started initially around $700 and have dropped to this point. This home, with the size as it is and the work that it needs, of course, it's hard to say how some people are going to finish things, right? You can spend $20,000 on a kitchen, you can spend $500,000 on the kitchen, and that's the truth, depending on your cabinetry, you know, your finishes, what kind of poles you put in, and that sort of thing. So we're going to assume some average cost things. You know, I would think that in this home, somebody would most likely come in and probably spend, you know, somewhere between $125,000 and $200,000 on average. That's assuming no major maintenance issues that we don't know about, you know, and there are some things. So I didn't show you, but I looked when I was walking around the house. At the base, there was some wood rot that's been repaired that people may want to fix in a little bit different way. But again, so we're at currently list value $640, putting in $150,000, $200,000. I think that this home, with the size, you're probably easily looking at $900,000 plus, probably closer to $950,000, and really the argument could be made for $1 million or more. But I like to be cautious in those kinds of things. There's data that I can kind of show you from other homes that have sold in here. You could walk into this home, do it exactly how you wanted, have a beautiful property, and be sitting on equity at the end, and really potentially a good amount of equity. Moving into this community, just in case anybody does think that this might be the right style home for them. Again, East Point is fantastic. It is a golf course community. We've actually done a video on it before. Speaking of, we do these videos for you. So if you like this video, please remember to click like below and subscribe. So anytime we post new content, you're going to know about it, and you can learn about other homes like this that we think are great values, or maybe off-market properties as well. We always have a list of those, just so you know. So if you're not seeing what you want, make sure you give us a call so we can tell you about the off-market property list that we've got. But moving back to this and this community, East Point is a country club community. It's beautiful. They just did a new clubhouse. It is a manned-gated community. There are 2 restaurants in here currently. People love living in here. You have the resort-style pool, a brand new gym, and it's really just a fantastic place to live. It's very conveniently located just off of 95 and the Turnpike, so easy access, and this is right in between Jupiter and Palm Beach Gardens. It's an absolutely great place to live. And one of the other nice things about East Point in general, as opposed to newer construction up in this area, is you're going to have larger lot sizes. So that's something that's really spectacular and we really like. But listen, this is what it's all about. This is what we do. We want to find you great homes, great properties, and every day, you know, we have people like you giving us a call because they're looking for homes like this, and we want to help you find them. Okay, so whether you're thinking about moving today or tomorrow, we'd like to hear from you, and love to have you comment on your opinions on what you might think it would cost to renovate this home, and what you would potentially do to it. So really appreciate you watching this. Again, if you're looking for something that you haven't found, or if you're looking for a great deal, please make sure to reach out to us. You can find all our contact information down below. Can't wait to see you on the next home that we find. Thanks a lot.